The newest image generator by ChatGPT has destroyed Gemini's Nano's banana. After generating over 1,000 images using the new generator, I can conclude that this is the best image generator out right now. First up, we're going to compare Nano Banana and ChatGPT's new image generator. Then I'm going to give you guys the best practices in generating images from ChatGPT. We're going to compare Nano Banana 3 different times. We're going to compare an advertisement. We're going to compare an actual photograph. And we're going to see how well it can edit an existing photograph of somebody's outfit and location. Okay, so let's get started. I made this ad and ChatGPT is so much better. I mean, look at how good that is. Look how clean that is. And I'm going to tell you guys how to make these prompts later on in the video. Next, we just have a normal photograph. I used the same prompt. I said, take this photo with a Sony a6100. And it came out like this. I mean, it's so good looking. I mean, you can easily see the realism. Like I tried this like not even 2 weeks ago with the old image generator by ChatGPT and it was terrible. And now it just blows Gemini out of the water, man. Okay, now the final thing, I have this photo of myself and I want to change it. I want to be having a mustache and I want to be wearing fancier clothes. And I also want to change the location to maybe Taiwan. And here are the results. I think Gemini is okay, but ChatGPT, I mean, just better. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys the best prompts for this. Not even the prompts, but just the best practices in making images with ChatGPT because some people just don't know. And I was at work and these people made these images and it wasn't looking too good because of the hierarchy, because they didn't structure the prompts correctly. They said, just take this information and make this image, and it just did not do so good. The first practice is any image you want to be super realistic, you have to specify a camera. It doesn't really matter what camera, whatever camera you like. For me, I say the Sony a6100. Then you can say like 55mm lens with a wide shot, but you don't have to go into so much detail. Just say Sony a5100. I can give you guys 2 prompts. The first one I said, take with Sony a6100. And the second one, I didn't specify what camera to shoot on. It's clear that you need to specify the camera for realism. And the second best practice, in my opinion, is when you're structuring the text and how you structure the text. You shouldn't have the image generator come out with the text. You shouldn't have it define that structure. What you should do is you should say, okay, I want this as a headline. I want this as a subheadline, some bullets, and maybe a CTA if you're making an ad. Then you have to specify how you want that text written. Like if you just say make text, it comes out like plain. Here I just said, here's a heading, subheading, some bullets, make this. And then for the next one I said, do the same thing, but make this really fancy, make the text feel like hand-drawn text, make it really stand out and pop out, and make the CTA maybe pop out some more too. And that just totally transform the image into something actually good. That's something that designers can do, or even something designers can't do. And it only took me like 5 seconds and 1 extra line of text. The next thing is probably the most important thing. But before we get that, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers on this channel. And I'll just be giving away free knowledge, free ball to everyone out there. No course right now, nothing, just free knowledge. So now the most important thing I can say is if you're like me and you're generating a ton of images, you normally have a set requirements and the AI will come out with a prompt for you. You put in some information, whether it's the product page, and you go, okay, make this image based on these requirements that we've been discussing in the instructions. And then it'll come out with the image. But the only issue is when you do that, it tends to make the model do the same thing. I make a lot of supplements or sunscreen or beauty products, makeup products, and every time it tends to take the product and hold it towards the face of the model. And I just like, why? Like I had one, it wasn't even a product, it was for like stomach. And it just, had my history and said, okay, beauty product, pretty Japanese woman, hold this up to your face. And that's something that you can't do. So I think it's better for you to be knowledgeable about what product you have, what you're trying to do, and say, I want this style font, these headlines, descriptions, whether AI writes it or not, and I want the woman in the photo to look like this and do this. ChatGPT can generate you a prompt based on what you feel, and it can make it more structured. If you're working with different languages or stuff you don't understand, make sure to get it double checked by 2 to 3 more AIs so you get the most accurate information, unless you're having the AI pull from a designated source. So what I do, I say, okay, here's my product name, product price, product information. And I put it all into a spreadsheet, and that has the AI pull all that correct information from the products I'm selling, which can automatically make these ads. So we had a workflow in the past that I made where it would take Nano Banana and use that same process. ChatGPT is way better, and we can have the sizing for Meta, so we can say, okay, square and vertical would be really nice, and you can make the same ad in that, so you can kind of understand that click-through rate further. Okay, I've been blabbering on for quite a bit some time now, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you're having AI make these images, or you want to make perfect images, just follow the prompt I set up where it's like, okay, text, headline, subheadline, bullet points, CTA. Then you describe what you want the actress to do, and you describe the kind of font you want and make sure it's taken with the camera. It's a very simple technique to do, and you will have better images than anybody else because you understand these things. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.